Okay, I think we're actually ready. So, quick note, when you're filming, let your camera set at room temperature, or maybe even outside temperature. Otherwise your lens fogs up, your camera fogs up, and you have to just stand around and wait for it to unfog. So, I may have mentioned this last time, I don't remember, but, or I think I did mention this, is I watched some research about fish eyes. And fish eyes see the same as we do. So, manufacturers coming up with all kind of fancy colors and stuff for fishing baits is manufacturers fishing for fishermen, not fish. Because the fish can see the same as us. So as far as the color is concerned, it is to be able to get the fish's attention. If it even remotely looks like another fish or anything that could potentially be edible, the fish is going to bite it. So depending on how clear the water is, how muddy the water is, so on and so forth, the brighter colors you could have. But a lot of people say muddy water, they get darker baits. I don't know. I don't get the deal. I don't understand why you'd want to do that. But regardless, the color that you want to use is basically depends on the watercolor to get the fish's attention. And then, you know, if it's kind of transparent or semi-transparent that allows for glitter to show through, sparkles or whatnot, then that's all the better to help get the fish's attention. But a bunch of fancy colors, this and that and the other, is not that big of a deal. Most real fishermen will say, if you talk to people who are fishing competition, they fish certain colors certain times of the year, and that's it. They don't do a whole bunch of fancy different this and that and the other. That's all for us. You can make it look exactly like a fish, or you can make it look somewhat like a fish, and the fish is still going to bite. At least the professional or circuit fishermen that I've talked to will say that. So good, bad, or ugly. Okay, sorry, I thought I was getting a bump there. Good, bad, or ugly. You know, they don't got a tackle box full of a ton of different. Well, they probably do, but they only fish certain colors, and they ain't getting hits. Then they'll take and swap up with something they don't even think will work to just try, see what happens. At least wise, that's what I'm told. I'm not a professional fisherman, so I can't tell you that. Now, I am in the same spot. I said I was going to go in a different spot, and I do intend to, here in a little while, try to go to a different spot. But I'm in this spot because it's kind of crowded here today. This is just one little cove out of a bunch here on this lake. But I want to try a couple of spots. But the other few spots are going to be, you know, down a bank or something of that nature, and so I'm not going to be able to be at the water's edge. Oh, well, I thought I had a bump. Maybe I did. I'm not going to be able to be at the water's edge like I am here, but I hope to maybe get some pictures of it swimming this time, because I came in the morning instead of the afternoon, and there is potential rain this evening, but not this morning. So we're going to try a couple spots here, even if I have to just get out in the middle of people and film, and they like it or don't like it. I don't know. It'd be what it'd be. I don't know how the shot's gonna turn out. I'm using, see, my son let me use the church's Rode microphone, and so that's what I'm using. And I got the camera fixed up with a monitor so I could see what I could see. Only problem is I didn't bring an HDMI cord to plug it up, so I can't see what I can see. I'm a goober. But you knew I was goober already. My gooberness is not a secret. So anyway, this is kind of an experimental fishing trip. Attempting the setting up the Rode why do I keep saying microscope? The Rode microphone to see how it'll do on the audio. And I'm hooking it up to a lav mic, and so hopefully the audio is good. And then it's a camera that I've never used before out and about, but we're gonna see how it does. Hopefully it's not fogging up again. Let me check, because they do fog up. No, it's still clear. So let's change baits to a smaller one. So, COPD sucks. If you know somebody's got COPD, trust me, there's nothing in their life easy. Oh, wow, I took you guys for a ride, didn't I? I didn't realize I was doing that. So still got 12 hours worth of video, and probably got 12 hours worth of battery too. I ain't gonna make y'all watch 12 hours of this. 12 hours of me not catching a fish, that'd get monotonous. So I will say that hopefully you guys can find some enjoyment in this, learn something not to do with a fishing pole, because I'm probably not going to teach you anything you should do, like catch fish. But I'd sure like for you to consider liking and subscribing. And if not, I still hope you get something out of it. Tell you what, it'd be nice to just see a fish chasing this thing. Okay, so we're back. I survived. It's about a 100-yard walk to the vehicle from where I'm at right here. Oh, hopefully this doesn't collapse under me. If it does, I'm leaving it in the video. So, This rod I found just laying there alongside the bank. It's one of those super cheapo rods from Walmart. Little Shakespeare combo. And I think they left it because they realized that it was a super cheap Walmart combo. I found it and I'm gonna fish it. I tell you what, I deserve at least one like. At least one like for all this. Maybe even a subscribe. Oh, yep, one like and one subscribe at least. So now, you might not see my head or my body, or might just see my head, but we gonna sit down and do this for a little bit. Okay, so that doesn't work for a fat guy. Put that on the dead seat. See if I can change this over to a right hand. I should be able to. Okay. So we can't find a kind of private spot. So we're kind of in the open here, off to the side. We'll see how this does. Looks like this used to be a spot where people would launch boats. It's waves kind of coming in pretty hard, but we'll see what we can see. Who knows? Tell you what, this right here is the perfect spot to let you see this swim. I'm glad we stopped here because we're going to get out. We're going to get you guys out closer to this so you can see it swim. Well, guys, I am trying, but these waves is just going crazy. I'll have to wait till I get home to look at that footage to see if you can see anything. Worst case scenario, I don't know what I do. I'll find a place. Maybe not this video, but eventually. Your time is very important to me, and I thank you for spending it here with me. Thanks, and God bless.